appetite. This is probably one of my favorite topics to talk about. Are we wasting time and resources on loans outside of our risk appetite? Let's say, what do we mean by risk appetite in and of itself? The amount of risk you're willing to accept in pursuit of earnings, right? It's the amount of risk you're willing to accept in pursuit of earnings. Not all boards have the same appetites. Not all CEOs have the same appetites. Not all institutions have the same appetites. But what you don't want to have is several different risk appetites running around your financial institution. So I know this for some of your financial institutions, this is elementary to you. You have a risk appetite statement for all your risk areas. You have a full-on enterprise risk management function. You have risk tolerances set, economic value of capital, all that. But for some of you that are smaller, you want to get to the point where you have an outlined risk appetite statement. Why? You stop wasting time on your Wednesday meeting on loans that are dead on arrival. You had an analyst last week that spent 4 hours on a credit. Then it went back and forth. Somebody spent another 2 hours on it. Then it walks into a meeting. Y'all open up the file. 5 minutes later, it was denied. Well, maybe we could have saved all those resources last week if we had some mechanism to ensure that loans that are outside of our risk appetite never even get into our deal flow. So again, one of the best practices as we're lending phase is to have a strong risk appetite statement. Okay. Next thing, let me just ask y'all a quick question. You swim across a pool with a crocodile inside for $1 million. Would you do it? I know you're sitting there and you're saying, what is Anson talking about? But serious question. Would you swim across a pool with a crocodile floating inside for $1 million? So some of y'all immediately say no, but then there's other people that would ask the question, well, is it a real crocodile, right? Does the crocodile have teeth? How big is the pool? Is the crocodile dead or alive? Is it plastic? Better questions lead to better outcomes, and actually not having biases towards certain loan types reduces risk. For example, some financial institutions, when they see C&I loans, they treat C&I loans like crocodiles. They don't want to even know how it's actually. They don't want to know anything about the deal because if it's C&I, we don't want to do it. Some folks see hotel loans like crocodiles. They don't want to know the particulars because back in '82, we lost some money on a hotel loan and we never want to do it again. So they treat it like a crocodile. But if you know more about a credit and understand a true risk, ask better questions because, again, biases towards certain loan types lead to loan concentrations that lead to higher risk profiles.